Now, I do want to know, what is Pinot Gio? Is that a wine that I'm unfamiliar with? Because that's what Irana was asking for. Let me ask Google. Hey Google, is there a wine called Pinot Gio?
On the website foodandwine.com.
What's up, my peeps? It's Cynthia, aka C-Flow, and welcome to my channel. Let's get into this latest episode of Love and Marriage DC. It's episode season 2, episode 4, in the thick of it. So, first of all, Joy in Clifton's house is very, very nice, darling. It's beautiful. Nothing really major going on with them, so we just gonna skip over that. Just that they got a nice house. Quick and Ashely, they get into it again about Quick not letting her know about Alicia's car accident at her surprise party. They also discuss Big Jamie and Little Jamie. So I'm going to say Jamie and Junior and not Little Jamie because he's 26. He's not really a man. He's not acting like a man, but he's a 26-year-old adult. So I'm going to call him Junior. Anywho, they discuss Jamie and Junior and how they were offended by what Jamie said. Ashley has a little bit of a mental breakdown because of her insomnia, and she's not able to enjoy her book release, and it's just been overwhelming for her. And she did say that she can relate to what Junior is going through. Irena and Joy meet up, and Irena is the bone collector and brings up that Sherelle doesn't understand why she got her blocked. Okay? Why that girl got me blocked? Joy explains she hates black, very strong word, but she said she rarely uses it, but she hates him for multiple reasons. One is that Sherelle was the side chick while he was dating Joy's best friend. She also stated that he's the reason why the group broke up through lying and manipulation and things of that nature. Um, of course, Arena's like, well, it's been 10 years. Can't you guys make amends? All this other stuff. Or at least try and get along with Sherelle, which, of course, Joy is like, hell no, I'm not doing that because I don't want to have anything to do with Black or anyone associated with him. Right? Now, I do want to know, what is Pinot Gio? Is that a wine that I'm unfamiliar with? Because that's what Irana was asking for. Let me ask Google. Hey Google, is there a wine called Pinot Gio?
On the website foodandwine.com, they say Pinot Gris, or Pinot Grigio as it's known in Italy and throughout much of the world, is the wine produced from the grape of the same name.
Gotcha. So it's Pinot Grigio, like I thought, girl. And she calling cramping. They supposed to be going cramping. And it's really glamping, girl. It's glamping, it's glamour camping. Girl, y'all supposed to be classy base. Anywho, let's move on. I thought it was just me. Is there a Pinot Gio wine out there? No, it's not. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Did we? I don't know if I discussed this, but we find out that Jamie was Irena's side dude. Okay, her side piece, because apparently she was still living with I think her daughter's father when she started dating Jamie. So that was a good little bit of tea. But yeah. The Tylers and the Silvas meet up for a fun date, double date, and they go-kart racing, you know. But of course, after that, Quick had to bring up to Jamie how he and Ashley were offended by him calling Jamie Jr. a bum, and how he needs to take what Junior is saying seriously. Don't take it too lightly. We find out from Ashley that some of the things that her parents said to her, I guess particularly her mom, because I don't think her dad was in her life. I don't think so. Affected her to the point where she tried to unlive herself twice, once as a teenager and one in her 30s, I think she said. So she is trying to explain to Jamie that words can affect people, But of course, he ain't trying to hear that because he says he appreciates and understands what Quick is saying, but he ain't like his approach, child. They just need to understand that this man is the type of person that doesn't know how to take criticism, number one. Number two, doesn't want to hear other points of views. So you're never going to get through to him. That's just my opinion, but that's what I observe and that's what I see. And that's basically what he's given on the show. Ashely makes a good point though, and I was thinking the same thing, that Jamie needs to take accountability on his part as to why Junior is having these issues. And he's part of an older generation that doesn't think that mental health is a thing. And like I said last week, God forbid Junior decides to follow through on some of the things he's been saying. I don't know if he's saying he wants to unlive himself. It sounds like he wants to hurt himself. And it does seem like that he needs some help. But yelling at him ain't gonna do it. Child, don't get me started on Jamie. Just don't get me started on him. Okay, so the other big thing that happened was Sherelle had a fitness event because apparently she's lost some weight and she's a fitness trainer. So she became a personal trainer. So she had an event and invited all the girls, including Winter. And of course, Winter shows up and Ashely is not here for it. Sherelle, I think after the workout, Sherelle claims that she tells Ashely, I think, and the ladies, she was talking to the ladies. Winter wasn't around then, saying that, you guys need to make amends. Maybe you guys can heal old wounds. They weren't trying to hear it. Winter comes by and says goodbye to everyone and says to Alicia, which I was like, that came out of nowhere. She said, I don't know you or something like that, which of course she did that on purpose to be antagonizing, which I was like, girl, bye. You just trying to start some mess, which of course it did. So her and Alicia starts talking or getting into it, yapping at each other. Winter calls, did she call her a defensive lineman? I don't remember what she called Alicia, but she got her funny little names for everybody. So a side note, why did Alicia show up for this event if she claims that she had a concussion, a small concussion? Is there really such a thing as a small concussion? She hurt her knee. Her back and neck hurt sometimes. Why are you going to a fitness event? Anyway, girl, bye. You fine if you showing up for something like that. Irena also explains, well, let me back up. So let me just finish this little disagreement that the ladies had with Winter. Winter leaves. Sherelle goes out there and tries to explain to her, Ashely really wants to talk to you. Well, no, I think you and Ashely need to talk. And I can bring Ashely out here and you guys can have a talk. And Winter's like, that's good because I don't need an audience when we talk. I'm good with her talk coming out. So anyway, Sherelle gets Ashely outside and they're talking. So Winter is off to the side. Ashely's like, nope, I don't need to talk to her. She was saying all these things about me and my family, that I'm not a Christian and all this other stuff. Winter overhears everything, of course, and comes over and says, I'm right here. You could talk to me. They go back and forth about who's been shading who and who's been bashing who on social media, which, producers show the receipts that they were both behaving in that manner where they were bashing each other, right? So the ladies come out at this point and Winter says she doesn't need an audience and they just keep going back and forth. It was just a mess. Sherelle should have known that wasn't going to work. So eventually Winter leaves. Ashely is upset that Sherelle insisted on them talking because she knew that it was going to turn out this way. Now, I want to back up a little bit because before this whole disagreement and little argument between Winter and Ashely happened, Irena explained to Sherelle why Joy does not F with him, with Black or her. And explained to her that she said that she said that Joy was saying that Black was shady. And Sherelle got offended. It was like, no, because my husband, he tells me everything. He doesn't operate that way. Now I'm upset and all this other stuff. All right, so let's fast forward to this. So the ladies all talk about what happened after Winter leaves. They talk about, Sherelle, I don't know why you did that. Sherelle says she's not going to try and get them to talk anymore, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So that's how that ended. Now, Brittany, who is, I think, Irena's daughter, I don't think she's Jamie's biological daughter. I could be wrong. Invite Junior over. And they start having a little banter. They have a charcuterie board. And unbeknownst to Junior, she invites the family over, the parentals, over to, she thinks that they'll be able to work through their issues. They didn't tell one another, either of them, that they were invited to this little soiree. Now I'm sounding like Irena. Oh my God. So as Jamie and Irena, and I think it was Irena's mom, walk up, Jamie says he smells a rat. That's typical. He still got that cop mentality, even though he's retired. But I'm sure they saw Jamie's Junior's car. I know they did. I mean, Anyway, so they come in through the house. Junior's not too happy, and as we'll see, the previews of next week's show, that it's not going to go well. But I think we all know that. That's pretty much it. So let me know your thoughts on this episode. It was just okay. A few little sparks here and there. Please remember to like this video, subscribe. Until next time, peace.